Spot trading on Tapbit is super simple. It's as easy as shopping for anything online. Just pick your crypto, pay the price, and boom, it's yours. Before we dive in, if you haven't already, check out my last video where I gave an overview of how to create, fund, and find your way around Tapbit. It'll make everything we talk about today so much easier to follow. If you're new to crypto and you want to learn everything you need to know in one place, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. Alright, now let's get started with spot trading on Tapbit. When you log into your Tapbit account, you'll land right on the home page. If we head up to the Markets tab and select Spot, this will bring up the available cryptocurrencies and pairings to trade on Spot. Under the USDT tab, you will find cryptocurrencies paired against USDT. Under USDC, you'll find cryptocurrencies paired against USDC, and then these cryptos are sorted by category. You might be wondering, what exactly does BTC/USDT actually mean? In this case, BTC is the base currency. This is the main currency you are trading, so think of it as the thing that you are buying or selling. And USDT is the quote currency. This tells you how much of the quote currency you will need to spend in order to buy 1 unit of the base currency. In other words, the price of Bitcoin is measured in USDT. So if Bitcoin is priced at 90,380 USDT, that means you need 90,380 USDT in order to buy 1 BTC. And that's how it works. Bitcoin is the thing that you are trading and USDT is how much it costs. You'll find that the USDT pairings are much more readily available as the liquidity and volume is much higher. At the end of the asset information, there is a trade button, and this will take you straight to the spot trading platform. But otherwise, you can head straight to the spot tab up here and it will also take you there. But before we move on, you'll want to make sure that you have some USDT or USDC available in your spot account. There are 2 ways to do this. First, head to the asset section, select spot, check to see if you have some USDT or USDC available in this spot wallet. If not, you can easily transfer funds. Just head up to transfer, select where you want to move your crypto from and to, select the cryptocurrency you are wanting to transfer, input the amount, and then press confirm. You should now see those funds in your spot wallet. Alternatively, you can go up to the spot tab and at the bottom right hand corner of the spot trading platform, head to transfer and just repeat those steps. And that's it, you're all set. Now I'm going to walk you through the spot trading platform. In the top left hand corner, we have the trading pairs or tickers. You can either search your trading pair by typing it in here, scrolling the list, or filtering it by category. If you have a trading pair that you trade more often, you can add it to your favorites list just by selecting the star, and then you can find that favorites list by selecting the star beside USDT. This shows us the current price of Bitcoin quoted in USDT, and this number will be the same over here in the order book. Beside that, we have some information about Bitcoin over the last 24 hours, the high and the low, and the amount of volume traded. In the center of the screen, you'll see our trading chart. This chart reflects TradingView, which is one of the most popular charting platforms out there, and it shows you real-time price movements of the crypto you are trading. At the top left-hand corner of your chart, you can change the time frame you are on. You can also find your charting tools to the left here, so you can chart directly within the exchange. Down the bottom here, we have some order information, but we will run through this soon. To the right, we have the order book. This is showing you the sellers above price and buyers below price. When you look at the order book, think of it like this. It's a live negotiation between buyers and sellers. On the buy side, you've got traders putting in limit orders and they're saying, I want to buy Bitcoin, but only at a specific price. For example, you've got these people down here and they want to buy Bitcoin. This one wants to buy 3 Bitcoin at $3,000, 2 Bitcoin at $2,000, and 5 at $1,000. And they're willing to wait for price to drop to these levels. And on the sell side, you've got sellers wanting to sell their Bitcoin. They're saying, I'm not selling my 2 Bitcoin unless price comes higher to 6,000. I'm not selling until it comes to 7,000. And this guy, he ain't selling until it gets to 93,800. These buyers down here, they won't get their orders filled unless there is sellers willing to meet their price. And the sellers are waiting for buyers to meet their price. If the buyers and sellers can't agree on a price, this is where market orders can come into play. And we can find that information here under market trades. It shows you the price, the quantity and the time that this trade was executed. Now let's take a look at where all the buying and selling happen. This section right here is where you will place your orders. You've got your buy and sell options. So if you were wanting to buy, you would click buy. And if you were wanting to sell, you would click sell. Next, you'll see limit and market. This is the two different types of orders you can use. So what exactly is a limit order? It is when you place an order at a specific price you are willing to buy or sell at. Once you hit submit, it then gets added to the order book and waits to be matched by an opposing order. This means that you control the price at which the trade happens. For example, let's say you've done your TA and you think that Bitcoin might drop to 80,000 and that's the price that you are comfortable buying at. You would then set that price in the limit order box. You can then calculate the amount of Bitcoin you are wanting to buy manually, or you can use the slider bar, which is the quick and easy way to do it. The slider lets you set the amount in USDT, making the math really easy to work out since it is based on how much you are willing to spend. Once you are happy with the price and the amount that you are willing to spend, you would then click buy. Your order is then going to show up down the bottom here under open orders. From here you can keep an eye on your order, or if you change your mind or you're not happy with it, you can then click cancel and this will cancel the order. You will then find that cancelled order under orders history. Now that we've covered limit orders, let's talk about the next type of order, which is a market order. With a market order, you're not setting a specific price like you would with a limit order. Instead, you're agreeing to buy or sell immediately at the best available price in the market. So if you're ready to buy Bitcoin right here, right now, then a market order is the way to go. So once you click market, there's no need to put a price in here. As I said, it's going to get you in at the best available price. All you would need to do is select your quantity in USDT. You can either enter that manually by typing it in, or you can use the slider bar. Once you are happy with the amount you want to buy, just click buy BTC. The system will then instantly match your order with the best available price and your trade will be executed immediately, and you will be able to find that here in orders history. So this is the order we just placed, the time, the cryptocurrency or symbol, the side, whether it was a buy or sell, a market or limit order, in this case it was a market, the amount, the filled amount, the average price at which my order got filled at. So 90,545, you can see that is pretty close to the current market price, the filled value, and whether it was executed. Once you have bought any crypto, it will then land in your spot wallet. So if I head to asset and then spot, and you can see here my Bitcoin is now sitting in my spot wallet. Now if I want to sell my Bitcoin, I would then head back to the spot tab, which will take me back to the spot trading platform. I then click sell. I can choose between a limit or market order. I'm going to go ahead and put in a limit order. I think that this might go to 93,800, so I'm going to insert that price here, 93,800. Then I can select the quantity I want to sell of my Bitcoin, so I can manually work that out or use the slider bar. I'm going to sell 100% because I have now slid my slider bar all the way to the end. I then hit sell and my limit order is now going to get added to the order book, which I can then see under open orders down the bottom here. Once price hits 93,800, that Bitcoin will sell and I will then get USDT back. That USDT will then go into my spot wallet. So I've just cancelled that limit order so I can show you the market side. So if I want to sell my Bitcoin now, I just want to get out, take some profit, I would select market. I don't have to insert the price. I select the amount I want to sell, either by working out the Bitcoin amount or by using the slider bar. Once I am happy to sell, then I would just click sell BTC. I can then check that order by going into orders history, because that trade has now been executed immediately, and it will sell my Bitcoin and I will get USDT in return. That USDT will then be in your spot wallet. We can now see that I have less Bitcoin than what I did before, but now I have more USDT. Now that you've seen how easy it is to navigate, buy and sell using the Tapbit spot trading platform, be sure to create your own account by using the link down below. You'll get a 10% trading fee discount and free access to our Discord community.